In the 2020-2021 NFL season, three quarterbacks who previously were unknown have now become household names for most. There was Trace McSorley for the Baltimore Ravens, Ben DiNucci for the Dallas Cowboys, and Taylor Heinicke for the Washington football team. So I've decided that I'm going to do a fantasy draft with all three of those quarterbacks to make them the first and the best QB trio to ever dominate the NFL. So now that I've given you a little bit of background, let's get into the video.
What's up, guys? It's JB's. Welcome back to the second episode of the McSorley DiNucci Heinicke Fantasy Draft. So, in the first episode you saw, we drafted our team. Here's basically a look at how the team is looking. So obviously we have Heinicke as our starting QB, and DiNucci and McSorley. If you know my playbook, I have the single back, I-form, pistol, and shotgun. So McSorley is going to be in charge of the I-form and pistol formations. DiNucci is going to be the single back, and Heinicke is going to be the shotgun. So at running back, obviously we have Clyde Edwards-Helaire with Frank Gore backing him up. Wide receiver, we got Julio Jones, Justin Jefferson, Antonio Brown, Larry Fitzgerald, Damian Ratley, and Chad Beebe. Offensive line, pretty solid. Tight end, we got Jordan Reed, Hayden Hurst, and Asiasi. On the defensive side of the ball, I do play a 3-4, so I've decided to go for it. We don't have the greatest of defensive lines, not going to lie. However, we do have a very solid all-around linebacking core. We got Poyer and Earl Thomas as safeties, and we got Mullen, Darren Johnson, and Trayvon Diggs at corner. Special teams, we got Will Lutz to kick, Hack to punt, and Isaiah Rodgers will be returning our kicks, and BB will be returning our punts. So now let's get into this. Let's get into the first game of the preseason. See how this team ends up looking. Alright, well, that's good news that Lamar Jackson is over in the NFC. The worst thing I would want to do is to be facing Lamar Jackson in the regular season twice the time, just because of how broken he is on Madden. So with this team, all three quarterbacks will be playing the entire game. Obviously, they all have their different strengths, but obviously, we have Julio Jones and Justin Jefferson to throw the ball to, so that obviously also helps with the team. Going to do a good balance. It's definitely going to be a pass-heavy offense. It's just a matter of, obviously, we don't want to just look to pass the ball, but at the same time, we also want to win. So it'll just kind of be a little interesting to see really how the balance of this team ends up working out. Alright, so we're going to be starting on defense, which I think is probably good. Just kind of let the team settle into things. Also, those of you who know on my channel, I've been recording a lot of my all-quarterback fantasy draft team and a lot of my using players from Madden 08 and Madden 21 series, so I haven't really actually played with legit NFL players in probably a month now. So it's also going to take me a little while to just kind of adjust to the team. So as you can see, I do tend to prefer to use a 3-4. Alright, we're using McClendon here. They're flipping the run. Oh, that wasn't a run flipped out. I swear they need to fix audibles. Because every time I flip the run, that's the exact audible that it is. No matter what, if I'm switching the plays, no matter what I do, it's always, that is what the flip run is. But whenever the computer is doing it, you never know what it is. I also probably shouldn't have ran commit in the first place. I also think Madden needs to kind of fix run commit a little bit. I think run commit should only affect really your defensive linemen and linebackers. I don't think if you run commit, I don't think your safeties are going to come sprinting up out of nowhere. Oh, so we were able to get the goal line stand, hold him to a field goal. A lot better than So I guess we should probably call that drive a success. I also don't know why the 49ers chose Lamar Jackson. They probably just had the first overall pick, because they don't really do much with QBs in their legs. They tend to be, again, you've seen them do a lot of just running the ball to start this game. I mean, I don't think I'm really in a position to complain right now. So now our offense is going to get a chance to take the field now. Our returner Rogers is back to catch the ball. Okay, the 30. Yep. Alright, now on track onto the field, Mr. Taylor Heinicke. Now another thing is, I'm gonna be saving up all my Coach XP to upgrade the QB experience, because I want them to be as good as they are as possible. So single back, DiNucci, and we are just gonna we'll start off with the run, but this won't be DiNucci's only chance of the drive. Hand it off to Hilaire, see what he can make happen. Alright, 5-yard run. Good. So we're going to look. I would like to hit Reed here, but if they do end up blitzing a lot, I think I'll just throw it up. Oh, jeez, DiNucci. And Mike Pouncey just got hurt. Great, so we're going to go shotgun already. We're going to go Saints in. We're gonna hopefully Jefferson gets open, but if not, we'll just throw the quick out route to AB. Yep, we'll throw the out route to AB. Catch the ball, move the chains. Just get elbow. That is a fantastic start to the season. Alright, put McSorley in the I form. We'll run a deep play action bomb here. Julio on this route tends to usually get open. Yep. There you go, good completion. Yeah, this is just kind of what this 3 quarterback system is really going to look like. Alright, we're going to hand it off to Edwards-Hilaire here. I don't think that middle linebacker is going to blitz. Alright, he found the hole. Good 14-yard run. Now, one thing I do have to say, my Madden is, I guess you could call it broken, because these hidden development traits, they don't always work. I don't know what it is. Your Frank Gore carrying the ball down to the 4. Probably should have gone outside of my blocker there, but I wasn't sure what he was going to do. Alright, we're going to just pound it up there. Get McSorley in, and just run it up the gut with Frank Gore. Not going to try to do anything fancy here. These are the 1. Yep. Alright. I think we're just going to go. McSorley will also be playing our goal line QB, because I'm pretty sure he's the most. I think Heinicke's the most elusive, but I don't want. But I'm trying to keep him only for our shotgun. So we're going to switch to a single back look with DiNucci here. I know what play I want to call. Yeah, I want to call this Sluggo spacing, because Asai should get open if I roll out to the left. Alright, that did not go how I was hoping it would. We're not going to abandon the single back here. So we're going to put, because I want to get DiNucci this touchdown here. So hopefully Julio beats his man-to-man coverage and we just sling it to him. Yep. Alright, there we go. First touchdown of the season. Well, regular season. Still counts. And this way you guys can kind of see how this 3 quarterback system is really going to end up looking. So let's go on to kick the extra point. And now we are up 7-3. Really solid drive. all three quarterbacks got their chance to do what they needed to do. Heinicke probably would have liked to do a little bit more. However, he's gonna basically have the game on the line, because I mean realistically, it's under 3 minutes, really under 4 minutes, you're not really gonna be calling much I form. All right, we're gonna bring a blitz here. I do also tend to blitz, and I'm not gonna run commit anymore. There we go. I think they're gonna line up. Yep, we're gonna line up a shotgun look. So we're gonna go dime look here. But we're still gonna bring heat. Ooh, is that Poyer that forced that out? I think it might have been. Oh, that was Earl Thomas. Nice. Alright, so now we are going to look. We're going to look Jefferson split in the cover 2. But I think it was. Oh, Jordan Reed was wide open. Yeah, that was my bad on that one. Alright, we're going to go. I think AV's going to get open underneath. Get the pass throw to Jordan Reed. Get Heinicke's yards. Alright, let's go single back here. Get DiNucci in. Get DiNucci in a little bit of a play action here. Hopefully this is a touchdown pass to AB. Arm wasn't there. Definitely the right idea. And I would call a counter to Allaire. Snap the ball. Oh, perfect hole. Had a touchdown? Yep. Pretty good way to end your time on the field with the starters by Edwards-Allaire. Nice counter run, good blocks, and just good execution by Allaire. So we now are up 14-3. So usually, obviously in preseason, all the backups come in and starters come out. But with this kind of 3 QB system, I think all of our QBs are going to be playing regardless. So there isn't really a backup. We're just going to play really conservative over this way. Because, I mean, honestly, let's just let them run it up the gut for at least 8 seconds and get the backups in. Oh, there's going to be a holding call. Just push this back even further. Yep, holding. First and 19. Alright. So that's the end. The first quarter. I'm gonna see. I wonder who their backup QB is. So right now, Lamar's being outplayed by DiNucci. Don't want to alarm anyone, but that's not good. Bring a little bit of heat. Got Terrell Suggs. Ooh. We got PJ Walker, formerly of the XFL. Respect. Big fan of the XFL. Good hit there. So that's me. What? Second, 3rd and 15. Yep. Let's switch to this different dime look and let's drop off. They're gonna pass it, so we'll just drop off. Make them make the play. Good pick there. Isaiah Rodgers, the rookie. Alright. We got McSorley. So funny to see Larry Fitzgerald is a backup. Ooh. Okay.
Intended for Larry Fitzgerald. Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
That was not what was supposed to happen. Alright, so if we want BB to get open here, however, I think Ratley will get pretty open. Oh, but BB's very open. BB, that might be a touchdown. Alright. So now we're going to go single back. Alright, Ben DiNucci's in anyway. And we'll just pound it up to go Frank Gore. Touchdown. The team is thriving, ladies and gentlemen. Doing pretty good for 3 rejects of quarterbacks.
The kick is good. Makes the score Broncos 21, 49ers 3.
Alright, well, Les is going to kick us off again. I think we might start putting Chew Clock on. So, I mean, this game, realistically, this game is over. It's just a matter of when it's technically and officially over.
The captain of this offense leading his crew back out there now. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing, he's not playing well either. And they always tell you, don't press, you'll make things a little bit worse.
Now we're going to do a little bit of a nickel look here. Still going to blitz though. I like to blitz on just about every single play. Alright, only ran for 5 yards there, take it. We're gonna go nickel look again. This 3-3-5 of the nickel is definitely what I tend to use in the red zone against whenever it's a passing situation. Just because I like to have bigger players in there, not necessarily faster, but just bigger, so in case, you know, sure tacklers. Good hit by Isaiah Rodgers. And now we gotta have a QB spy. BJ Walker is a good mobile threat. But luckily for unluckily for him, lucky for us, we do have multiple sets where we can simply just QB spy him. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna go on Clay Matthews here. Good sack there by Matthews. I'm telling you, if you watch the first episode where I was explaining why the draft and why I was taking some of these players, that's exactly why. These old guys, Matthews and Suggs, they can still play. They just can't play at an extremely high level like they used to be able to. Right now, we're just gonna drop off. Yeah. I mean, honestly, there's no point in trying to blitz. So, do they not have a backup right tackle? Because Lane Johnson's still in. Alright, good. Tackled short. And they have to kick it before the 2-minute warning, so don't really care. Clock management. Also want to try to do the 2-minute drill with this team. Let Heinicke kind of toss the football around, sling it. Pick this up, and it's good. So we are currently up 15. So I'd like to get a field goal before half. Don't need a touchdown, just a field goal. Make it a 3-possession game, and at that point, just put Chew Clock on and just end the game. So this game is over if we're being realistic here. This game is over essentially the minute it started. So I don't like Frank Gore being on the field right now. However, in this empty look, That's what's gonna happen. No clue what the flag is gonna be. Oh. Yeah, I'll take an extra 15 yards. Thank you, Kendall Fuller. Alright, we're gonna go. Here's nice. Oh, go. Yeah, look, fits short. There we go, trucking for the first down there. Alright, so I think they want us to get DiNucci some yards, so I think we're going to give DiNucci a chance to get some completions and some yards. Kind of go to a little bit of a single back look to close out this 2-minute warning. There's a quick pass to Larry Fitzgerald. Get everyone back to line of scrimmage. Sit there, think about our next play. We'll go flanker under. Want to hit Fitzgerald at back corner of the end zone. So I will. Alright, we're on the 1-yard line. Still going to call a pass play. Get DiNucci his third completion. We're going to go pass zig. So we're going to look. Hopefully Fitzgerald can do what he does. And he does. So we got DiNucci a touchdown. Yeah, we're not going to do any fakes. Got a drive goal. DiNucci another touchdown. Oh, that's a miss. I don't even care. We're up 21. I mean, team's looking good there. Team is looking good. Really, the quarterbacks are looking good. Obviously, they're going to miss a couple of those bullet passes underneath. But that's something I'm going to learn to pick up on. You know, just kind of as things happen. I'm going to learn what these quarterbacks are good at, what they aren't good at. And obviously, if we're depending on the formation they're playing in, it's going to also determine how I want them to grow. Like, I'm going to have McSorley work on his deep bombs, because in the I form, a lot of the times those deep play actions are open. And DiNucci, I'm just going to have him work on his quick and short accuracy. But Heinicke, I'm going to have him work on his mobility and his medium passing range, because of how just the kind of the shotguns ends up actually working. Because if he's able to scramble out of those shotgun formations, that's a huge weapon for the team. I think we're just going to stick with this cover 4 drop and guess pass for literally the rest of this drive. We're going to look to get Suggs to go to the left, shed that block. Alright, good hit there. They're going to call timeout. We're going to switch things up a little bit. Just kind of switch the personnel slightly. Tackled inbounds, yep. Now they're going to call timeout. I think we're going to switch to prevent man up 3 deep here. So honestly, if we can just tackle them in bounds, I think they'll have a slight chance to get into our playoff. It's pretty unlikely. Ooh. Thought we were going to be able to pick that off there. Alright. Zeke Beasley somehow got past Lane Johnson last time. Yeah, they're not going to have time to get another playoff. And that should take us into halftime. Oh yeah, they're not even going to try. Yep. Alright, that's very, very good first half from the team. 4 touchdowns. And we are dominating in the air. Actually, it's pretty close. And it also helps we've had much better field position. And they did have a 1,000,000-yard run to start the game. Actually, 1,000,000-yard pass. So actually, yeah, we are dominating.
return man, Ty Johnson.
All right, get the ball up to 28.
The Broncos take over
We'll
first
go.
and 10
We'll go something out of the
at their
pistol.
own
Give McSorley
28-yard line.
a chance to do something here.
Comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a
We'll
chance to
go.
hang on to it.
We'll call a screen. We're going to be calling halfback screen to Frank Gore. Actually, no, we're not. We're gonna. Oh, that was open.
McSorley's pass, intended for Hayden
Okay, we'll give
Hurst.
DiNucci a chance to do something here.
Handle any adjustments
Brings
that
up
might be
second
made
and 10.
defensively.
A little bit of Salem action.
So now they'll come up on second
If
and
Hurst
10.
can
Once
get
again from
past that
48.
group of linebackers, we'll look him. If not, we're gonna look Chad Beebe.
DiNucci
All right, Beebe's the look. Beebe's the look. That was an interception.
throwing over the middle.
That's my bad.
DiNucci's pass,
Getting pressured in the pocket. Didn't really know what to do.
Chad Beebe.
Kind of dumped it away.
Brings up third down and
All right, we're gonna put Heinicke and Johnson in. We're gonna call Cowboy deep post.
An incomplete pass on second down. It
Rat
moves things a
the
little bit here.
curl
This
back
is
to
third
Ratley's
and 10.
open.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Got an open man.
There we
It's
go.
Ratley. And he won't
That's that timing.
for a Denver Broncos.
excellent play there
All right.
on third down. Give him
First and 10 at the
Now we can get
47-yard
DiNucci and Gore
line.
back on. And we'll run the ball. Oh, you can't give Frank Gore an open hole. We can get a face mask at the end. Ah, holding. Oh, BB, really?
So a decent game.
Really?
All for naught on the penalty.
All right, we better make up for it with a nice reception here.
The throw complete to Beebe. And past the
All right, I guess you can be forgiven.
That's good for a Denver Broncos.
All right, we're gonna get McSorley involved in the pass game a little bit here.
10 at the 32-yard line.
This offense, it has not worked to this point.
Actually, depending on how this man coverage looks, might sneak out to Sherman, but it's not man coverage. Oh,
Rifles one that's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it, and he's going to return it to the 21.
McSorley's pass, intercepted by the 49ers.
I thought that was getting there quicker. That's why
They'll take over first
possession
and
caught it.
10 at their own 21-yard line.
I didn't realize the safety was jumping up that much. Oh well.
They defer to Brown to start the drive. And he stopped
We learn from these things.
25.
Malcolm Brown,
It's all a
the
learning
ball
experience at
carrier,
this point.
tackled at the 25-yard line.
Second and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second
And then
and
do a look
5.
rush with Wren here. Good hit. I still think he got the first though.
Complete to
Yeah, I got the
Cameron
first.
Wake.
Alright, so they're lining up in a lot of shotgun here, so we'll line up in some dime packages.
They'll run on first down. It's Brown.
Good tackle for loss there by Suggs, but Vince Williams just went down with a shoulder injury.
Officially, it's a
That is not good. We'll do a little bit of a zone blitz here.
and 11.
Actually, we're gonna switch to cover 3 lock. It's pretty obvious they're passing on this one.
Second and 11 now.
Good rush by Suggs there. I'm telling you, Suggs and Matthews, some of the more underrated players left in that torn labrum. I think that's only a couple of weeks out, so hopefully we can return for the regular season. He caught that?
Walker's pass, complete to Byron Pringle.
Poyer, you just let that man catch that?
First down,
You're joking.
San Francisco.
Bro, you're a Pro Bowler, I believe. No, you're not a Pro Bowler.
Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the
Malcolm Brown, the ball carrier. He was brought down by Earl Thomas.
Alright, we're gonna try a little bit of a.
A gain of 2.
Thomas and
Brings up
Poyer are both
second
in.
and 8 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44, Walker. And quickly from the Rager. And this is going to be another
Walker's
first down
pass,
as they'll make
complete
the tackle
to
at the
Jalen
Broncos
Rager.
35.
It's a gain of
Rager's
20.
playing, okay. I say, there's no way receivers still playing like this should be catching those passes. Then it was Rager. Alright, hopefully we can get a holding call there.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field.
Yep.
So let's see about the call.
Come on, you serious?
Yeah, I think I'm going to accept that.
So this will be accepted as it moves the
I am not a stupid man. I know what to do. Alright, we're just gonna go. I mean, really simple. Dime look here.
Here's Walker, operating from the gun. On the move to his left.
How is he not fumbling?
Nifty job there on this
Walker on the keeper.
I mean, I didn't know PJ Walker. I didn't know he could do this. Put him at running back if he's playing this well.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Broncos
This is gonna be a run.
28-yard line.
Actually, no, this is a pass.
Operating from the gun. Walker. And the throw here, that's complete. And he's able to get it to the
Walker's
edge of the red
pass.
zone at the
Complete
20-yard
to
line.
Olabisi Johnson.
First down.
Okay, I was gonna say,
8-yard
81
pickup.
Johnson. That's.
And the
I didn't know Calvin
49ers
Johnson was still in the
first
league.
down.
To be honest, I start not feeling as confident about this team as I used to. Because they are pretty much just marching down the field at this point.
Complete to Cameron Brate. First and goal.
I don't know if it's
The 9-yard line.
just how things are going right now, or if it's. I just don't know. Or if it's our safeties are getting run over on the 3-yard line.
San Francisco.
Touchdown run. And the 49ers get a score
Justin
closer.
Okay.
Hopkins on for the extra point.
But no, we're gonna win the game.
Back in this game.
Just because of the time left situation.
His kick is good. Makes the score. Broncos 27.
Okay.
49ers 13. Justin Hopkins set to kick off.
Alright, Ty Johnson, let's see what you can do.
Now returning.
Nothing. Okay, whatever.
The Broncos
This
take
is
over
preseason,
possession
and it's the end of the game.
at their own
Game's over.
24-yard
2
line.
clock is on. I mean, we're really just here so we don't get fined. I mean, we're calling plays where the routes are designed to go to Frank Gore. So they really want DiNucci to keep this preseason. Wow. Okay.
McSorley's pass, intended for Larry Fitzgerald.
Not a good look there by McSorley.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Not exactly how you want to impress coaches. Alright, we're gonna look Ratley underneath. And with his size and speed, he should be able to run for the first.
Throwing is DiNucci. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Yep.
And he's
Damian Ratley. That's good for a Denver Broncos. First and 10.
I think we are just. I think we are gonna
36-yard line.
actually do this play.
on first down, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Good catch there by Ratley for 7 yards.
Down on what's going to turn out to be the final play.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score,
All right.
Broncos 27, 49ers 13.
As we get set for the fourth.
We're gonna look Ratley underneath again. Just get DiNucci another completion. And then
Now a throw here on second
we can kind of look to switch up the offense a little bit. 'Cause that is the drive goal.
field and inside the
So good XP boost for everyone.
That's good for a Denver
All right.
Broncos.
Let's see if we can get McSorley to have a chance to scramble here.
10 at the 44-yard
Because this looks like a
line.
cover 1 man blitz. They're not gonna blitz, so McSorley is able to run.
running that football.
And he's also able to dump it out to Larry Fitzgerald, who makes an incredible catch to keep the drive alive.
A gain of 23
All right, let's get Heinicke in there.
That's another Broncos first
Heinicke,
down.
oh,
First and 10
didn't
at
do
the
that.
21-yard line.
Heinicke deserves a little bit of play time. He's earned his dues. I think statistic-wise, he's been our best passer as far as completion percentage and yards. DiNucci has the most touchdowns, but that's because he's been put in the position to have the most touchdowns. So hopefully Hurst can burn the safety here. Yep. And that's a touchdown. Alright, so that's good. We got Heinicke a touchdown. DiNucci a couple of touchdowns. running backs got some touchdowns. Pretty good sharing the wealth here.
Will Lutz lining up for the point after.
Yeah, this will put us up 21 again. And our defense can just sit back,
His kick is
and they don't really have to do anything.
makes the score. Broncos
I mean, if
34.
49ers want to give the ball right back to our offense, let them do it. I don't care.
Takes this about 5 yards deep.
And obviously he's going to nail that.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And certainly this not the performance that they were hoping for to begin the exhibition season, but still plenty to watch for in this fourth quarter.
Alright, I'm going to cover 3 sky here.
First and 10.
Ooh.
Got an open man. It's
Oh. Ah.
it's on the ground.
Good hit, though, by Strand. No linebacker, I believe.
Recovered by the offense.
And the defense not able to get
Alright, we're going to look Ren here.
defensive perspective. What's that
Just be able to rip through these two.
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your
Walker's
preparation
pass
for the game.
complete to Cameron Brake.
Probably bring a little bit of heat here.
14 yards.
Get away from the other team.
First
and now
down,
you have
San
a
Francisco.
There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
I don't know if you could hear that weird noise in the background. That's a text tone from my sister. She tweeted us about we have a little puppy.
Complete to Malcolm Brown. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second
All right.
and a yard at the 46-yard line.
Back and make a nice safe throw. And in this
I really
case,
don't care what
that's
happens
what he did.
for the rest of this game.
Let him create some space.
You know, if they score, let them score.
Be a nice play for the offense.
Get our offense back out in the field.
And the stop here will come.
Or really just get these guys some XP.
Brake.
Grab, he now sits at
An
200
8-yard
for
pickup.
his career, and maybe
First
more
down.
importantly,
I mean, realistically, that's all we're doing right now at this point in the game. Getting these guys playing time, getting these guys XP.
from the gun. Walker, that'll be caught. Rager with it.
Good hit there by Levine,
Walker's
senior.
pass
Gain of 6.
complete to Jalen Rager.
Got the big lead defensively.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second.
Thankfully, they haven't noticed that we've been calling
Yard line.
cloud cover 2.
Keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And this is going to be
All right,
a first down.
that should take us to the 2-minute warning.
Complete to Jalen Rager.
20-yard line.
A gain of 11
Yeah.
on the play.
Niners have the first down
And
on
the
a gain of
49ers
Okay, so
first down.
team's looking pretty good right now.
fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
We're going to cover 6 press.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Walker on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Johnson. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well.
Aw, you're joking.
It's going to be a face mask.
Oh, man.
Yeah, oh man, that's right.
The yardage on the pass and half the
Alright, we're going to bring heat.
Because they're inside the 30. So now
We're bringing the blitz.
the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event,
Bad decision. It's a
real estate
pass.
given up.
Walker now.
Oh, catch that. Oh.
Walker's pass forced to the ground and incomplete.
Alright, we're going to cover 2 man.
And goal.
Because just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of levers.
Oh, good sack. Dick Beasley. If they're going to huddle, we're going to... Incomplete. Man. Oh well.
Walker's pass complete to
I don't really care.
Pringle. Touchdown, San Francisco.
This is just making their offense feel good. Oh, ooh, goofy view.
Win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like they had a
NFL, I don't care. I don't care.
Okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right. And if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know, you
Doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Dustin Hopkins on for the extra point.
Alright, let them kick it here. Not going to try to block it. Hopefully they try for an onside so we can get the offense back out in the field and score more. Yep.
34, 49ers 20.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts
Dustin
left.
Hopkins
Still a chance
set
if
to
they can
kick
somehow
off.
get this one back. And the Broncos are gonna get the
I've yet to see an onside kick work against the onside kick coverage. Like my brother got it me against it one time because he knew I couldn't audible. Oh, McSorley. They're still trying. Really? You're gonna have to make McSorley turn into clutch goat mode. Nah, McSorley got intercepted and got sacked. He is finishing the game out here. Seriously gonna doubt Trace McSorley. I mean, look at this. See, that's a tactical fumble. He moved the ball ahead a couple more yards. See, McSorley is playing chess. We're all playing checkers. Like, watch this play. He is playing... No, at this point, he is playing checkers. We're playing chess. We're making it all confusing. He literally knows what he is doing from the minute he steps on the field. You know, he had to get sacked a little to rattle him up a little bit. You know, that's just how the GOAT works. You know, he wasn't really in the game. You know, it's preseason, end of the core. You know, he's just trying to celebrate, relax, have a good time. Honestly, this is really good showing by all quarterbacks. And Heinicke isn't. I don't think he threw that good touchdown to Hurst. He was throwing good completions. DiNucci, not the greatest, but when it came up clutch in the end zone, he was able to do what he needed to do. McSorley just did what he needed to do to fully put this game out of reach. I mean, it's game over at this point.
Complete to BC Johnson.
Maybe they didn't change game planning a little bit in order to make things better for him. But I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now.
Legal forward pass, yeah. Move them back. Yep.
Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Fug's going inside here, to the right. Safety coming up. Ooh. Let's switch to this weird double buzz play. So I think they're, I mean, at this point they're done throwing deep. If they are, it's an interception or an incompletion. I'll take it. We're gonna blitz here. Actually, no, we're gonna switch this man to 3 deep. Guess pass. So I think this is probably the final play of the game. Yep. Alright, so we're able to win this game. 41-20. All quarterbacks had a passing touchdown. All quarterbacks did pretty decently well in terms of passing. Good completion numbers, decent amount of yards, good touchdowns. Team looks pretty promising. Defense looked decent. Look at these game stats. So they had more yards than us, but more takeaways, and we had more average yards per play. But we had more points, so that's all that matters. Right now, I'm really interested to see what upgrades there are and who's eligible to be upgraded. All right. Oh, none of our QBs are able to be upgraded. That's kind of disappointing. Clay Matthews is, though. That's one of the better things. Good, better block shed. That's what we need. Vic Beasley, get that speed up. Dante Poe. Be better just being in the way. Alright, so I think that's going to conclude. We got to check out our injuries. It's here. 4 weeks, 5 weeks. So they won't be back for the beginning of the regular season, but they'll come back early on. So, I mean, not what we wanted, but not really going to complain. So I hope you all have enjoyed this episode of the McSorley DiNucci Heinicke Fantasy Draft. If you did, and if you're still here, leave a like on the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel, and it is JBeebs, signing off.